right to it. Play of the night for Buffalo's from Fort Wayne Concordia. Aaron Banks to Quentin Taylor. Look at this. Catch it. Get the feet down, brother. Bobbles it and hangs on. Beautiful play there. The Braves fall 34-27, but a great play for us to start off week number 9. And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show, Friday Football Frenzy. I am Brad Brown. Dave First working the IndyCar finale in California this weekend. We will hear from him in just a moment. Next week, we start the state tournament. That's a bit of the storyline heading into tonight, the final week of the regular season. Everyone trying to set things right before it becomes a one-and-done situation. We're going to start it off with our HTSN game of the week tonight. Number 4, Carmel at number 2. Ben Davis, the winner, would tie Center Grove for the MIC title. Greyhounds dominated the first 20 minutes of this game, scoring on their first 3 drives. 2 of those touchdowns by Isaac James. Keeps it here, 17 yards and a 17-0 Greyhound lead before the end of the half, though. James would make it a hat trick of TDs on the read option again, and it was 24-0. Carmel had the lead just 15 minutes into this one, but something clicked for Ben Davis in the second half. 24-7 at the break, midway through the third. Watch Chris Evans up the middle. Look at this. Follow your blocker, and then there he goes. 33 yards, finishes that one off for the TD, 24-14. Start of the fourth quarter, Giants would get another step closer. Evans getting it done again to the outside, turn the corner and outrun them all. His second TD, 24-21. Carmel fumbled the kickoff inside the 15-yard line, and that would allow the Giants just a few plays later to take the lead. It's Evans getting his third score of the evening, punches it in there, and that would turn out to be the game winner. BD takes it 28-24, scoring them all in a row. Greg Rakestraw caught up with BD coach Mike Kirshner afterwards.
What kind of clicked on both sides of the football from at the midway point of the second quarter on?
We just started focusing on what we're supposed to do, and I thought we played a little more physical as the game went along.
So good stuff in that one. The Hoosier Crossroads Conference also looked to be headed to a co-champ this season. Fishers and Westfield both 7-1. The Rock's only loss was in triple OT to the Tigers. Fishers was at Brownsburg tonight trying to clinch their chunk of the conference crown. The Tigers scored the first 20 points of the game, and here come the Bulldogs storming back. Freshman QB Hunter Johnson to Isaiah Hightower. Nice finish at the pylon. Gets Beberg on the board. How about another one from the kid? Watch the freshman. Fakes the handoff down the field. Michael Clayer all alone for the score. 17 straight points. Brownsburg right back in this game at the half, but Fishers controlled the second half. Here's Maurice Campbell with the nice run as they rattled off 3 TDs after that, part of a 41-17 win. Westfield also won tonight, so those teams share the HCC title at 8-1. We will see Hamilton Southeastern next week in the 6A sectional opener against Carmel. Royals hosting McCutcheon tonight, second quarter. HSC's Hunter Hardy carries it in for the score. There he goes. And HSC is rolling in this one, scoring the first 28 points of the game. They also did it on the defensive side. Nate Dino on the run, but he's going nowhere because Brian Roberts taking him down for the short loss. Royals win it. Looking good. 42-21. And again, Carmel HSC, our game on HTSN to start the tourney next week. That first round of the 6A playoffs. Another great game for the HHC title. New Pal trying to finish off a 9-0 season. In the White Unis taking on 7-1 Mount Vernon. Blake Luker to Duke Blackwell over the middle. Pick it up in third quarter action here. And a few plays later, the combo does it again. Luker, Blackwell, touchdown, +2. 20 points on the board for New Pal. Mount Vernon trying to get on the board, putting a drive together here. Mitch Walrod dropping back, airing this one out. Pete Werner makes the catch down the field there, but New Pal's Nolan Hill strips Walrod of the ball. Coming up here, Noah Grable recovers. That ends the drive, and the Dragons pull off the shutout. An impressive 20-0 win, their second 9-0 regular season in 3 years. Well, just 16 teams made it to the final week of the season with a perfect record. We showed you one already going to 9-0. Only one of those teams was in Marion County. That happened to be Southport. The Cardinals trying to continue an historic run tonight. Jason Spells was there, and now he's over there.
Good evening, Brad. It's kind of a tale of 2 teams tonight. We had the perfect Southport Cardinals, and we had another team looking for their first win of the season. Cardinals haven't achieved the feat of an undefeated season in more than 50 years. Let me take you to the south side, hosting Columbus North. You know, senior night, we see a lot of things. I have never seen the mascot honored on senior night. And look at him, Alex staying true to form, in character. I'm sorry, that was just funny to me. Pick this one up in the first half. Cardinals airing it out. There you see Luke Johnson and Clayton Bird. Johnston breaking the school record for touchdown passes and a season. The Cardinal faithful thinking, you know what? We got a chance to make history here. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Southport up 7, not for long. Michael Vogel hooked up with Western Moore in for the score. We have a tie ball game at the break. To the second half, Cardinals pulling away. Christian Perry gets it and gets it done from 1 yard out. Southport caps off their undefeated season by a final of 28-21. Head a little further north on 31. Yorktown at Manual. The Redskins looking to get their first win on senior night. Yorktown, one of the best offenses in the state. Riley Neal to Jacob Warner. Manual, once again, struggling on offense. Vontae Twitty and Demetric Mounds, they mess up on the exchange, and there you see Yorktown picks up with it. Yorktown wins it 68-8. Manual, once again, winless on the season. So go back to Southport, Brad, their first undefeated season since 1945. How about this for their sectional matchup next week? They will face off against their arch rival, Perry Meridian. All the stakes will be in that game.
Ooh, get your seats now for that one. They'll be packing them in on the south side. Jason, thanks. Hey, big night tonight for Elwood senior Sammy Morellis, 343 yards. He breaks the state's career rushing record, now up to 7,684, going past Otis Shannon's mark, who said it's a senior at Cathedral in 2000. We got a picture here of Shannon at Alexandria tonight to present Morellis with the game ball, and Elwood got the win as well, 49-42. Great moment there. Congratulations to Sammy Morellis. One more for you here. Chittard playing at Tech. Deontay Murray to Jordan Cannon for the long pass. Titans moving the ball down the field. Chittard on the punt, though. Fumbled by DeAndre Williamson. Chittard's Brian Ball recovers it there. And that would set up this Justin Bennett field goal to end the half. The Trojans go on to win it tonight, 18-7. They'll head into the tourney with a W. Time to take a break. A little more football on the other side. And the Pacers playing the Bulls tonight. Another preseason test for the blue and gold when we continue.
It's two drivers going for one championship here in Fontana, California. I'm Dave First, qualifying today for tomorrow's 500-miler at the Auto Club Speedway. The story coming up.
All right, some more teams gearing up for the tourney. Cecina ranked number 5 in 2A at Lutheran tonight. First drive back after the half. Cecina's Jordan Brown runs it in from 10 yards out. Cecina rolling in this one. Lutheran trying to make a couple of plays late. Jake Reed, big pass to Austin Mays, runs it down inside the red zone. They would score later, but all Cecina in this one, 49-13. They're going to be one of the favorites in that 2A tourney. One more stop tonight. Park Tudor hosting North Decatur. Jack Dassow with the screen pass. Arid Lloyd, big 33-yard gainer for PT, takes it down near the goal line, gets it inside the 10-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. Lloyd will run it in 2 plays later for the touchdown. Park Tudor a winner, 33-0. Good win to close out the regular season. Tourney time next Friday. Looking forward to it. Well, the Pacers will play 4 games in an 8-night stretch to close out the preseason. It's a busy agenda to keep leading up to their October 29th. That's a Tuesday night regular season opener against Orlando. Playing tonight in Chicago. Second early matchup against the Bulls. Pacers, the early edge, Lance Stevenson hits the 3. It's part of a 9-0 run. Pacers went up by 5. Paul George back in the lineup. He was ill midweek. Looking pretty good tonight. Scores on the move here. Drive, high glass finish. 22 points. Team high for the Pacers, but Derrick Rose looking absolutely fantastic in his comeback. Pull up Jay. He was hitting everything tonight. 32 points for D. Rose, led all scorers. Chicago wins at 103-98. Pacers play in Cleveland tomorrow night. All right, IndyCar qualifying for the season finale at Fontana. Scott Dixon is up 25 points on Elio Castroneves coming in. Dixon, 7th fastest today. Elio was 2nd best. Both will move 10 spots back at the start after they changed engines, so they'll start 12th and 17th respectively. Will Power wins the pole position. He was the only driver over 220 miles an hour, but it comes down to Dixie and Elio. And our Dave First talk with the 3-time Indy 500 champ. He's ready for race night.
Elio Castroneves going for his first IndyCar Series championship. Tomorrow will start 12th with a grid penalty, but here's the thing you learn in qualifying. All the Penske cars are very fast here.
That's right, and that's what we need. We need 3 fast cars. We showed that we have 3 fast cars, and now we got to go for it. It's 500 miles, a long race for sure, but we feel confident. Obviously, in these circumstances, the way the grid was lined up, we didn't know how, Will was the last one from the Team Penske to start, and Scott and the Ganassi boys was behind us. So basically, we don't have a crystal ball, but we're happy that we at least took the point away from my good friend.
Should be an exciting one tomorrow night. The Ice win tonight, 3-1 over Youngstown. They skate at Bankers Life tomorrow night. College football tomorrow, Colts Broncos Sunday. We got you covered. I'm Brad Brown. Thanks for joining us. Good night.